If you're thinking about going on a Disney cruise but you're not sure what to expect or if it's even worth the expense, keep watching this video because I'm gonna share with you 10 things I wish I would have known before going on a Disney cruise so you can be better prepared and make the most out of your trip. I just went on my second Disney cruise and there were definitely some things I wish I would have known beforehand. And just for some context, I've gone on two different Disney cruises. The first one was the Disney Wish 4-night cruise that departed from Port Canaveral. And the second one was the Disney Dream 3-night cruise that departed from Port Everglades. I'm not an expert by any means, I just want to share some of the things I wish I would have known beforehand. With that being said, let's jump into the first thing, which is overpacking. If you've never been on a cruise, you really don't know what to expect. You don't know if you'll be able to wash laundry, so you really don't know if you should overpack or pack light. And to answer that question, Disney cruises have self-serve laundry facilities. They also offer full-service laundry and dry cleaning services. When I went on my cruise, I did not have the need to wash any laundry since it was a short cruise, but if you're going on a longer cruise, you have those two options. The full service is a bit expensive since they charge per item, so just keep that in mind. You'll mostly wear swimsuits, comfy clothes, and a few dressy outfits for dinner. For example, the cruise I just went on was a 3-night cruise. We had dinner at 3 different restaurants, one each night, so I took 3 dressy outfits. You can reuse the outfits or at least the bottom since you will be using those outfits just for a couple hours. I also packed 3 different outfits to wear for those 3 days that I was on the cruise, plus 2 swimsuits. I also packed 2 extra shirts and a pair of shorts to have to wear whenever we went for breakfast or to have as extras just in case. The rooms have limited space, so the lighter you pack, the better. The second thing I wish I would have known more about was getting in and out of the ship. Getting in and out of the ship takes time. You'll be given a port arrival time and a boarding group. I recommend you pick the earliest time possible to embark. The earliest you board the ship, the more time you will have to enjoy your first day on the cruise. This is the day to explore the ship, see where everything is, and even enjoy the pool before everyone else gets on the ship. You will not be able to board the ship with all of your luggage. You will be asked to leave your luggage at one of the terminals. From there, the staff will take care of their luggage and take it to your stateroom. Pack all of your essentials and the stuff that you will need for the first few hours in your carry-on. Things like meds, swimsuits, etc. The third thing I wish I would have known more about was rotational dining. Disney uses something called rotational dining, which means that you will switch restaurants each night and your servers will follow you. So if you had any food allergies or food preferences, it's good to let your servers know early. Trust me, they will go out of their way to make every meal perfect for you. The fourth thing I wish I would have known more about was the Disney app. The Disney app will be your best friend throughout your cruise. I recommend you get familiar with it as soon as possible. The Disney app will tell you things like where characters are and where to find them. For example, if you want to meet Mickey Mouse or Cinderella, the app will tell you where they will be and at what time so you can arrive a little early to get on the line to take your pictures. And trust me, you won't be the only one. If you're a big Disney fan, a little tip is to bring an autograph book or something fun where characters can sign. On the app, you will also find dining times, activities, and even lets you chat with people in your reservation and even communicate with guest services. The best thing you can do is to download it before you board and favorite all the activities you don't want to miss. That way you can start creating your itinerary. The fifth thing is to arrive early for shows. Disney nightly shows are Broadway level. They're super popular. I recommend you arrive 20 to 30 minutes early to get the best seats, especially if you're traveling with kids. And if there's an activity you want to do without kids, I recommend you take advantage of the Kids Club. It is included in your cruise and it's great to give parents a well-deserved break and also give your kids a break from you. It is phenomenal and the kids love it. My tip is to visit the open house on day 1 so your child gets familiar with it and feels more comfortable going back. Thing number 6 is internet is expensive. Wi-Fi is not included in your cruise and packages are pricey. Service can also be slow, so my tip is to download movies, shows, whatever it is that you want to watch during your cruise before boarding the ship, or just go fully unplugged. In your stateroom, you will find a huge variety of Disney movies on your TV, so you will never run out of things to do or watch, so boredom is not an option during your cruise. One thing I forgot to mention is that you do not need internet to use the Disney app. The seventh thing I wish I would have known more about was about room service. Room service is free, it is included in your cruise, but tipping is expected. If you want a peaceful breakfast in your balcony, you can take advantage of this service. You can request breakfast to your stateroom instead of going to the buffet in the morning. The eighth thing is that soft drinks are free. Unlike many other cruise lines, soft drinks are included in your cruise. A tip is to bring a refillable cup with a lid to avoid walking around with tiny paper cups. You're also allowed to bring unopened snacks, water bottles. Thing number 9 is to be ready for extra charges. While so much is included in your cruise fare, there are extra costs. Things like specialty coffee, souvenirs, Wi-Fi, and tipping. You will not use cash or personal cards during your cruise. Everything is linked to your stateroom card. I recommend that you budget ahead and set a spending limit to avoid surprises. Believe me, you don't have to spend much to enjoy your cruise. Thing number 10 is Pirate Night. Pirate Night is a big deal. If you've never heard of Pirate Night, it is one of the most iconic theme nights on Disney cruises, and it's something I wish I had really prepared for. Pirate Night happens on most Disney cruises, typically on day 2 or 3, and it's a ship-wide celebration. The entire evening is pirate themed, the characters are in costumes, there is a pirate-inspired menu at dinner, there are themed activities for kids, and it all ends with a deck party and fireworks at sea. People go all out with costumes, and I remember not packing anything for it. And lastly, there will be moments of high energy and excitement, and also lots of downtime to relax. You don't have to overschedule your itinerary. I recommend to leave room to just relax and stare at the ocean, and just enjoy your cruise. So if you're planning your first Disney cruise, I hope this gave you some real insight to help make your trip smoother and a lot less stressful. And if you're traveling with little ones like I did, just make sure to check out my last video about 10 things I wish I would have known before flying with my toddler. I share all my toddler travel hacks that saved us on our flights to and from our cruise. Especially helpful if it's your first time flying with a little one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.